Welcome back to Turbo Beast, the channel where we dive deep into the world of cars, from the most practical sedans to the most powerful beasts the industry has to offer. Today, I've got something truly special lined up for you, because we're going to take a very close look at the 2026 Phontec GTO. This car has been making waves ever since it was announced, and now that we have the full details on its design, interior, performance, and pricing, it's time to break it all down and see if this machine truly lives up to the hype. When you first lay eyes on the Phontec GTO, you immediately understand that this isn't just another sports coupe, it's a statement. The exterior has been sculpted with both aggression and elegance in mind. The front fascia is dominated by a wide, low grille with a honeycomb mesh pattern that gives it a track-ready feel. Slim, laser-based LED headlights flank the hood, and the DRL signature almost looks like sharp fangs cutting through the dark. The hood itself features air extractors not just for show, but to channel air efficiently over the body and improve cooling. Moving along the side, the proportions are striking. A long, sleek bonnet, a low roofline that dips perfectly into the rear, and muscular haunches that make the stance aggressive. The car sits on massive 21-inch forged alloy wheels, with aerodynamic blades that not only look futuristic but also reduce drag. Around the back, a sculpted diffuser, quad exhaust tips, and a dynamic spoiler that rises at higher speeds bring the entire design together. Every line on the 2026 GTO has a purpose, and it's clear that Phontec wanted this car to look like it belongs both on the road and on the racetrack. Step inside, and the story gets even more impressive. The interior is a masterclass in blending high-tech luxury with driver-focused design. The cockpit wraps around the driver in a way that makes you feel like you're sitting inside a fighter jet. A massive 15-inch curved OLED display stretches from behind the steering wheel to the center console, providing everything from performance telemetry to navigation and entertainment. The graphics are ultra-crisp, and the interface is customizable, so you can set it up for daily driving or for track days. The steering wheel itself is flat-bottomed, wrapped in Alcantara with carbon fiber inserts, and features programmable performance switches, so you can change driving modes, suspension settings, or even exhaust sound at the flick of your thumb. Phontec didn't just stop at tech. The quality of materials in the GTO is next level. We're talking hand-stitched Nappa leather, sustainable suede alternatives, and real carbon fiber trim across the dashboard and door panels. The seats are performance-oriented bucket style, but still comfortable enough for long drives. They come with integrated cooling and heating, memory functions, and even a massage feature for when you're stuck in traffic. In the rear, space is limited, as expected in a car of this category, but the back seats are more usable than most competitors, making this a slightly more practical grand tourer than you'd think at first glance. Ambient lighting, customizable in over 60 colors, sets the mood, and the 20-speaker 3D surround system tuned by Phontec Audio brings concert-like clarity into the cabin. Of course, a car with this much presence has to deliver when it comes to performance, and the 2026 GTO does not disappoint. Under the hood sits a twin-turbocharged 4.2-liter V8 hybrid engine, paired with an electric motor on the front axle. Together, they produce a staggering 720 horsepower and 950 Nm of torque. That power is sent to all four wheels through a lightning-quick dual-clutch 8-speed transmission. The result is a 0 to 60 time of just 2.7 seconds, making it one of the quickest cars in its class, with a top speed electronically limited to 335 km/h. The hybrid system isn't just for power, it also allows the GTO to drive up to 40 km in pure electric mode, making city commutes surprisingly efficient for a supercar. But raw numbers only tell part of the story. The real magic lies in how the GTO feels on the road. The adaptive suspension continuously adjusts damping based on driving style and road conditions. In comfort mode, the ride smooths out bumps and feels refined, almost like a luxury sedan. Switch it into sport or track mode, and the whole character changes. The suspension stiffens, steering sharpens, throttle response becomes instant, and the exhaust note transforms into a snarling beast that sends chills down your spine. Phontec has worked hard on weight distribution, and with the battery pack mounted low and towards the center, the car feels incredibly balanced, hugging corners with surgical precision. The advanced torque vectoring system ensures you can put all that power down without fear of losing control, even when pushing hard through twisty mountain roads. Braking is handled by massive carbon ceramic discs, giving the car immense stopping power and fade resistance, even under track abuse. Safety and driver assistance haven't been ignored either. The GTO comes equipped with a suite of semi-autonomous features, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, collision avoidance, and a 360-degree camera system. While most owners will prefer to be in full control, it's nice to know these systems are there for everyday driving. Now, let's talk about the price. The 2026 Phontec GTO doesn't come cheap, and it was never meant to. The base model starts at around $145,000, which places it firmly in the high-end sports car territory. Fully loaded, with all performance packs, carbon upgrades, and bespoke interior customization, you're looking at closer to $185,000. That's a serious amount of money, but considering the performance figures, the level of luxury, and the cutting-edge technology, it's actually competitive compared to rivals from brands like Porsche, Aston Martin, and even Ferrari. So, who is the 2026 Phontec GTO really for? It's for the driver who wants the thrill of a supercar, but also values technology, comfort, and a touch of practicality. It's for someone who doesn't want to compromise between daily usability and track-ready performance. It's also for someone who wants to stand out, because this car, without a doubt, turns heads everywhere it goes. To sum it all up, the 2026 Phontec GTO is not just another entry in the sports car market. It's a bold statement from Phontec, proving that they can combine power, technology, design, and sustainability in a way that pushes boundaries. From its aggressive exterior styling to its luxurious interior, from its blistering acceleration to its refined daily drivability, this car is a true all-rounder. The price tag ensures exclusivity, but those lucky enough to get behind the wheel will own a machine that delivers thrills every single time the engine roars to life. That's it for today's review here on Turbo Beast. If you enjoyed this in-depth look at the 2026 Phontec GTO, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of our future reviews. Let me know in the comments what you think about the GTO. Do you see it as a game changer, or just another flashy grand tourer? Until next time, this is Turbo Beast, signing off with the roar of another automotive legend.